Hello there, and welcome to Mystic Brick. This is another single plate build that I've recently done, and I'm calling it Lolth Sworn. You can add it to your D&D adventures if you like, but yeah, I had a lot of fun building this and wanted to show you how I put it together. So you can see I've already built the base for this and have put this little ravine down the middle using a lot of the sloping bricks in various ways, and some cheese slopes in there. So now I'm just going to keep on building up the rock work around the exterior and the tunnel entrance. So I'm using some black bricks here to get that effect of sort of disappearing tunnel into the darkness, and then using more of the sloping bricks to build up the rock work on the side. And I'm just going to sort of taper this down instead of building an entire rock wall, which I think works out quite nicely. So once I've got the tunnel entrance finished, I'm just going to continue on with the rock work. You can see I've put a little bat hanging under the overhang of the entrance there. And I think this is such a great way to create rock structures using these sloping bricks. You really get a nice effect. It looks very good, I think. Once I've done more of that and hung some vines across the entrance, I'm going to put down a bunch of these little fern plant pieces and connect them with this sprouting dark red shaft, and then just pepper them all across the surface of this mock here. I'm also adding a little bit more rock on the surface just to create some nice texture. You can use all kinds of different colors for these plant pieces. I just like this sort of palette for what I was going for, creating a sort of more dark atmosphere. I think it worked out quite nicely, but there is a range of color that you can use. Now I'm going to put down some skeletons in this ravine here, warriors that have come here before in an attempt to slay these drow Lolth Sworn and the terrible creature that lives in this cavern. They were simply not powerful enough and perished here, as you can see. Okay, so now I'm going to put the spider together. This is the spider that comes from the Harry Potter 76434 set, Aragog and the Forbidden Forest, and I think it's a really cool spider. I will definitely be using it in future mocks as well, and it's given me a lot of ideas on other sort of creatures that I could create. It's very easy to put together. There's a lot of Technic pieces that are used here, which I think is really cool, but I really enjoyed building this, and I would suggest definitely buying this set, or the spider itself if you can find that. I think it's a great addition to any sort of fantasy build that you want to do, or if you wanted to do a D&D themed, Lego inspired campaign. So it's a good addition. So there's our completed spider, looking pretty fancy. Yeah, I love the mechanics on this. The abdomen moves, it's really cool. The legs kind of move as well. So yeah, really cool design. I dig it. Hey, let's build our minifigs. The first here is the Barbarian. I've given her a different axe and headpiece from the D&D set. The axe is from K-Town Bricks. I'm going to leave a link for them below. It's a really cool axe. Here's the Paladin. I haven't changed him much except to add a different pommel to his mace there, which is the dragon head. Then you've got the Rogue Elf. These cool swords she has also comes from K-Town Bricks, and I've used the Bard head for her. Here's your Druid, human Druid, and I've just changed a few things here, different leg pieces and whatnot. Our enemies now, the Drow. Let's start with this guy. He's got a bone axe, which I think is pretty cool. His leg piece comes from the Tiefling D&D, and his torso from the Knight Protector CMF 22. Our second Drow here has a leg piece from K-Town Bricks again, the Necromancer that they make, and then the torso is from the Tiefling, and then yeah, the cool little scythe there also from K-Town Bricks. This Sorceress comes entirely from K-Town Bricks. I love her, I think she's really cool. This stuff is awesome, and then I just gave her like a little magic spell. Okay, let's look at all of our minifigs set inside that mock now. The scene is set, and our heroes have arrived to do battle with these Lolth Sworn Drow and this terrifying spider. We can get a nice look at the ravine and everything that's down in there as our heroes prepare to attack, given the Druid, a panther here as her familiar. And yeah, I think this all looks really quite good. I'm happy with the way this is set up, and I'll definitely be using it in a D&D campaign. Something I might actually record, we'll see. I'm not sure about that yet, but I hope this gives you some ideas for what you could do. But yeah, I really hope that you've liked what you've seen here today. I had a lot of fun building this, and again, I'm really enjoying these single play builds. I will definitely be putting more of them out there in the future, so be sure to be on the lookout for those. Please leave a like if you've liked what you've seen here today, and consider subscribing. I would really appreciate it. It helps the channel to grow. Thanks a lot, and I will see you next time. Bye bye now.